Hello, my name is Randy. I'm a comedian from Victoria, Australia. I got into comedy purely by accident. I was working at a pub and I was the cleaner at the pub, and there was a comedian on stage and he dropped a glass and it smashed, and I went up to clean it up during the show, and the comedian in question, I won't name the comedian, but they were so drunk that they passed out on the stage, and the audience were getting really restless, so I just grabbed the microphone and started improvising, and the owner of the club at the time was like, "Man, that is comedy gold, you should come back and keep doing it." So I did, and now I don't clean pubs anymore, I perform at them. Before comedy, I was an interpretive dancer. I studied interpretive dance for 17 years. A lot of that. Oh, I lost my hat. That's all right, we can do it without the hat. Oh, it won't cut. Hang on. No, hang on. There we go. Yes, I was an interpretive dancer, and then that's what I did. The best part about being a comedian is being on the road all of the time and staying in hotels and never seeing your loved ones. My first gig was in Toowoomba at the pub that I was talking about before. I worked at a pub in Toowoomba, and my second gig was in a shipping container in Alice Springs. The most recently I bombed on stage was 2 nights ago in Cairns. I did a gig in front of a room full of very unenthusiastic young people who were not interested in my comedy stylings. And it was hot, and it was outside, and I was sweating like a maniac, and it was the longest 15 minutes of my life. My favorite comedian is, that's a tough one. I listen to a lot of comics, I see a lot of comics. It's probably a tie. Look, Australian comedians, my favorite Australian comedians probably Anne Edmonds or Celia Pacquola, Dave Quirk, those guys, I love them. The highlight of my career so far is finally getting myself a free sit-down comedy club cap, trucker's cap. It's not a great fit, but I love it. Makes me look street, and I can't move rapidly, otherwise it goes, wah! Fucking hell. I think during my career, comedy's constantly evolving, because comedy has a duty to talk about whatever's happening in the world and subvert it. Similarly, a good joke's a good joke, and if there's something that's funny, it's going to be timeless, hopefully. So the fundamentals of comedy probably haven't changed, but the subject matter has. My advice for people starting out in comedy is just the classic advice: just do as many gigs as you can, fail forward, fail hard, keep doing it, and if you suck, do something else. Next for me in comedy is I have written a 28-part sitcom where I play a chef. It's called Randy's Kitchen, and I will be playing the part of Randy, as well as directing it, writing it, and playing all of the other characters in the show. A lot of split screen, a lot of CG, a lot of posts, very expensive show. The budget's about $48 million at the moment, but the ABC so far have not read the pilot script that I gave them 12 months ago. Thank you so much for having me sit down comedy. I always love coming here. Don't forget to check out my new DVD, Randy Goes to Chechnya. It's out now in all good bookstores. Thank you.